Alright, hey everybody, we're back for bag 6 of the Ghostbusters Ecto-1 build. Hopefully we just have one bag this time because that's all that was in the box for me for bag 6. So far every other one has had at least 2 bags with the number label on it. If you've missed the last few videos, in the previous one we just finished the 3 missing doors, the the driver's side and the 2 passenger side doors, and that was the majority of that build. So interesting construction on those if you'd like to go back and watch those. But before we get started on this one, as always, I'm going to start off with the minifigure. So we have a custom Mayor Lenny minifigure. Here we have the minifigure for Mayor Lenny, who appeared in Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2. To build this minifigure, I used the head from Lex Luthor. I used the slicked back hair that has been used for Bruce Wayne. I used the torso for Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man, and he has black, unprinted, short legs. Okay, we have a lot fewer parts on this one, mostly because we've just got the one bag. So, like I said, hopefully I'm not missing anything here. Gotta remember where we left off. Get past it. There it is, bag 6. Alright, we're building some fins and a little bit more of the interior on the back of the car. So, looks like I'm going to need the whole thing closer to me. Alright. Figure out where we're starting here. We're in the back side of the car. Hopefully I like the Mayor minifigure. I don't have a hairpiece mold that is kind of in the Caucasian flesh tone color, so I would prefer to have him with a little less hair, but I made that compromise by just using the one that's slicked back like that. Kind of create the look that his hair's thinning. Again, that's a character I'd never expect to get a real figure from Lego. So it's probably as close as I'm going to get. I didn't have the Jonah Jameson torso, so that was one I ended up getting from Bricklink, I believe. But it's, I don't know if you can see it in the video in the close-up, but it does have a black tie with small blue stripes, and his buttons on his vest are detailed in blue as well. Alright, where does this go? Let's see. Okay, so the connecting point as a bottom, it's an interesting piece. Not quite too tall, but it's got 2 studs on the side, but the connecting point is on the bottom down here. Interesting. So that hits right there. Then I need a brick. I'm expecting this one to go pretty quickly. That's the interior and the fins on there. One yellow piece right here. We got the two blue cylinders on either side. Be interesting to see if these yellow have a function, because there's a yellow on the opposite side too, with the places where the pins can go. Wonder if they're given that for just for inventory, or if that's actually going to have a function to it. One of these. Okay. All right. Building a little panel piece here. Snap. All right. Another jumper here for the 1x3 with the two studs. Brick on top of it. Interesting layout here. Okay, when I was building the pieces out, I noticed this one being an interesting piece. So it's like a tile, a 2x2, but it has a 1x2 plate basically sitting on it perpendicularly. So it works like a tile here, but it's got two mounting points. They're facing up there. There's a lot of printed pieces in here, some kind of that old school look to them. That's a little bit surprising that's going towards the wall here. I was thinking it was going to go opposite. But these look like they're going to be the connections for the back door to open. I don't think, obviously we're not getting that in this bag of the build. Not enough white. Okay. We've got a just making sure. Those there. Kind of 1x or 2x3 tan piece here. And the other yellow piece goes here. Alright. It's supposed to have two 1x4 gray pieces. Did I used to? Did not, because the other one goes there. There we go. Step 281. Just like that, we're just about done with the white ones already. Okay. So it's got a clock on it. it really matters what the time is set for on there, but what the hey. 1x2 rounded ones with the holes that go all the way through. Okay. Then we're going to have these pieces that angle. I don't know what these are actually called. I've had these for years. You can pop it in there and then angle it. Alright, so that goes here. Middle back. And we've got another one opposite or next to it. Not opposite. This one has kind of a almost a speedometer looking 1x1 round tile. I was thinking that was going to go on the dashboard, but it's going back here. Alright, this one's also going to be at an angle. Alright, that rounds out the blue pieces for us too. There. So, on the inside of the car, it's got these panels. There's another one I did, one of the previous builds over here. So it's going to be the controls for that remote trap to deploy on the floor there. I don't know, I'm just guessing right now. Okay. Got these pieces that were used a lot in the brick heads with the studs almost all the way around them. This is an old print here. Looks like a Lego space print or something of that nature. I remember having one of those from some of my old sets from when I was way younger. And then a more modern looking little print there as well. Okay. These little 1x1s with the bar sticking out on the side. And 4 plates. Line those up right. Right. This looks like a little reel-to-reel tape. And it's got a clear side next to it. Clear 1x1 tile. Then another one comes down here. And then a tile that looks like, I'm not sure what that looks like. A little, kind of like an old stereo. Alright, and then these 2 pieces that go on the back, I need 2 of these for my DeLorean build. I'm wanting to replicate. Looks like I didn't get any extras. So, bummer there. That's going to connect right here. They're nice and tight. So I got a whole lot of instruments going on in the back there. we're going to build a back seat now. We barely touched any of these red pieces, if any at all. Looks like the end of this is going to be pretty heavy with the fin building. Okay. Like the way the chair builds work. The seats. A couple of red ones here before we get to the fins. Going into the seat. Alright, that's it for the black pieces except for the protecting pins. That'll connect on there. And then this seat lines up right there, right in front of that instrument panel. Alright, so there's a lot going on in there. We've got the gunner seat. We've got this other seat that's right in front of the RVT labeled box there. And then we've got the seat we just built here in front of the instrument panel. $298. And here we go with the fins. Alright, I'm excited about this. Okay, one by ones. Okay, that goes on there. On the back. I'm going to get a tile on the end of the angled piece. Make it two of these. Okay. So these go on either side over here. We have one mounting point. We're making two of these with the 1x3 bricks and 1x4 plates. There we are. Okay. Caught it. Ha! Almost dropped it. Alright, we're in step 300. We're about halfway through the book. That's a lot of instructions. Well, I'm going to drop one of these soon, the way up things are going. Okay, we got a tile. It's a long post. It's like a brick, about 3 bricks tall, 1 by 1. And we're going to make it taller. Turn on the side. Okay. This one connects. Again, this is only got, this whole thing has one mounting point right here on the back. Right there is where it connects. The rest just sits right on that tile. But it works. Then we'll make one for the opposite side. going quickly. This one goes right here. We'll do it on this side so you can see it this time how it just, you have this tile, the mounting point right here, this is all tiled out. So it just sits in there. That one connection right there is all it takes. The rest of it sits there nice and smooth. Alright, I just did that. 312, 313. It's like we're making the taillight assembly. So where these black pins are coming in, evidently. Okay, we're making 2 of these. So I do one at a time, go all the way through. Shows to put the slit toward the middle. Okay. Alright, so we got these here. These golden rods go in the back. How far down they need to go? Not too far. Might have overdone it on that one. Let's see. So this goes in here. And then something I didn't expect to see in this build was flick fire missiles. Not used in the same way that you would use it in one of the minifigure sets, obviously. But you get a lot of these with like Batman and Lego City and Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. I'm sure Star Wars as well. I really collect Star Wars. Alright, so those go in this end, so these go on the opposite end, so that's okay. But those silver ones almost, or the gold ones went almost to the end. But I did put them on the wrong side. So this one goes on this end. You can tell by the little Technic handle there. That's the way the instructions show it. Alright, so I'll make a second one. Back up again. Because obviously I can't do it right even when I'm looking at it. Why would I be able to do it without looking at it? Towards the middle again. Assuming that's got to be an extra pin. Okay, back to this one. The cones. Two rods. So we're going to have an extra rod. Put them all the way in there like the other one. Alright, this one goes closest to the Technic mount there. Now we're doing our flip fire missile assembly. Thinking outside the box there, using the flip fire missiles. I like that. Alright, now we've got 2 of these bad boys. Alright, so they're going to mount straight up and down. And there's a T-shaped hole. All ready to go there. And then it's just to fold them downward. Man, that really achieves a look. That doesn't scream Cadillac. Nothing does. Alright, so we're doing 2 of these as well. Tops of the fins. And then we're just about done with this bag. This one's gone by quickly. Okay. The tile here. And the slope piece goes underneath. Go ahead and build a second. That goes on top. And voila. Man, that is smooth fitting too right there. Where it connects, and it's just amazingly smooth how that transitions. It's like that was all one build, but it wasn't. That's it. That's it for bag 6. Bag 7's coming up next. It'll be 324 before we start there. Again, I want to thank you for watching. Let's take a look at what we've got left over. We have this one rod. It's about 3 studs long in gold. We've got a 1x1 tile completely clear there. A 1x1 round dark bluish gray tile. A 1x1 round printed tile with like a dial on it. So it could be a speedometer or something. 1 black Technic pin and 1 white round stud. Alright, that's what we've got. Thanks for watching. Look forward to spending time with you on build number 7 and the ones following it as well. We'll see you in a little bit.